Welcome back everybody to a brand new video on the channel. Today we are back with some more Minecraft TikTok hacks. And in today's video, we're gonna see which ones actually work and which ones are just fake. Now without further ado, let's just hop straight into the Minecraft TikTok hacks. These ones are pretty insane. Now if you guys aren't familiar with this series, I have a creative world right here, and as you guys can see, we've done a little bit of testing before, but now we have 10 more TikTok hacks that we're gonna try out. Okay, so the first one here is by Alex Pagan, and it says, fun fact you probably didn't know about Minecraft. So let's have a look here, let's have a look. There's a 20% chance if you grow a tree next to a flower, a beehive will spawn on the tree? What? Well, luckily for me, I guess we could go ahead and just test it out. So here, let me get some grass because this is a super flat world with sandstone. So we're gonna need some grass, we're gonna need some bone meal along with the oak saplings. And I'm also gonna get a choice of flowers. We're gonna take a cornflower, let's also take a red tulip, a poppy, a dandelion, and an oxeye daisy. Now, if this is true, we should have at least one of these grow a beehive next to them. So here, let's go ahead and set this all up. So here we'll have the cornflower, and then here we'll have the red tulip, and then here we'll have the poppy, here we'll have the dandelion, and last but not least, here we will have the oxeye daisy. Now, if this is true, at least one of these should grow mathematically, if it's 20%. So let's have a look. We go this, okay, that's just a normal tree, no beehive in that. What about this one? Nope, still no beehive. What about this one? No, still no beehive, but they are getting gradually bigger, which is quite interesting. What about the yellow one? Yellow one for beehive? Nope, still no beehive. The oxeye daisy maybe? Come on, no beehive still. Okay, here, let me test this out a little bit more. Okay, we have 5 more trees, and I'm just gonna do poppies and dandelions because they are some of the OG flowers in this. So there we go. Okay, let's see if this works now. So come on, give us no beehive, still no beehive. Oh, any beehive? No, still no beehive, and still no beehive. Interesting. Here, let me try this in a single player world. Okay, so it said that it should work. So here, I'll place this next to these 2 flowers. No beehive on that one. Still no beehive. Now in the TikTok, it did say that they thought it was slightly lower than 20%, but it seems like we are getting very, very unlucky right now. Here, I'll surround it in flowers this time. Let's see if that works. Nope. Okay, now in the TikTok, he was using oxeye daisy, so maybe that might be why. I think it's safe to say that this was a lie. This one does not actually work. I can surround it in as many flowers as I want, and I'm not getting any beehives. I got scammed to just grow all these trees, but hey, growing trees is good for the planet, so hey, I'll grow a few more. But yeah, I don't think that this one is actually true, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that this one is false. Okay, so now getting into the next TikTok. If you guys have already been on the channel for a while, you guys might know that I use this one in Camp Minecraft, but I haven't actually made a video on it yet. So this is a pretty good one. I like this one a lot, and I know that 100% works, but hey, let's go ahead and watch it. So how to destroy end portal frames to make custom portal room 100% survival. So you saw how he didn't have the frame? That's what we're gonna be doing. This is pretty cool. So you gotta clear out the room, and you obviously activate the portal. Make sure the portal is activated, but you just go clear out the room entirely, like he's doing right now. Now place a dirt and place a mushroom just like 1 block away from it. Grow it, and check this out. Check this out. If you do it on all 4 sides, look at that. Look at that. It looks like there's nothing out there right now. If you go ahead and break the mushroom block, he literally got rid of the portal frame, and if you put her up, you can see that it's just a frame by itself. You can do whatever you want with it. So I'll go ahead and show you guys how to do this in your own survival worlds. Okay, so for this TikTok, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into a normal survival world to show you guys how to do this, because obviously I was in a super flat world before that didn't have a stronghold. So let's do locate stronghold, TP to said stronghold, hopefully in spectator. So now we go down and find the portal room, which is actually right here. Very nice. Now as shown, you're gonna want to have to clear this whole area out first. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do now. And you want to make sure that you've already enabled the portal, so it's like this. Now here, I'm gonna go into survival and show you that this is all possible in survival right here. So you're gonna want to stand right next to the edge here and know that there's a block in between you and the edge. And what we're gonna want to do is break this block right here and place dirt. So you can see the dirt is 1 block in between the frame and the dirt. So now we go ahead and place the red mushroom right here, and this is where the magic happens. Go ahead and grow the red mushroom, and look at this. The end portal frame is gone, and it's just end portal left. Now you can even go 1 further here, and like, see how I've destroyed the portal frame? But what if I want to actually destroy the portal itself? Now if I go ahead and place this here, just move it all along 1 block, grow it, you guys will see the magic happen right here. So let's go ahead and break all the mushroom like we did before, and now you guys can see that I've deleted this portal, and you can do this down to 1 portal block, or even get rid of the whole portal if you want to troll your friends. So this is going to be one of my favorite ones that I found on TikTok, because this this one is super cool. Okay, now hopping into the next TikTok life hack. Okay, so can't go through solid objects like this one, but you can go through blocks like this. Hope this is useful for some of you. Wait, you can ender pearl through any, it looks like transparent blocks. There's no way this actually works. I feel like I would have heard of this by now, but apparently you can go through any transparent block. Let's try it out. Okay, so he said you could go through any transparent block, so that probably includes slime blocks as well. So he did glass, and then he did like fences, chests, enchant tables, glass, iron bars, all of these types of things. So apparently we'll be able to ender pearl straight through it like it's not even there. Let's try this out. All right. This is what he said we could do. Okay, so give Henwy ender pearls and game mode survival. Okay, let's test this thing out. So we can't go through the stone because it starts suffocating us. Let's try this. You can't go through slime blocks either, it looks like. Okay, I'm also gonna give myself one of these just so I don't die. But apparently, yeah, you can go straight through glass. Look at that. Oh my, wait, and you can go through fences as well. Chests too. Enchanted tables. Glass. Wait. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay, chill. The blocks might not kill you, but these guys definitely will. But hey, let's see if we can do the last one, which is cactus. Straight through it. Come on. No, okay, I died to the cactus. But look, it looks like he was pretty right. It looks like you can go through all of those blocks. That's pretty crazy. But hey, let's get on to the next TikTok hack. Okay, so instant bridge to help to get over lake or even ocean. Be creative. Okay, so you get like a bunch of sand and then you just activate it. Looks like this person's on pocket edition, so this might not work. Holy smokes. Wait, okay, let's test this out. This might work, but I think it's worth testing. Okay, so I've made my little lake here. Now let's see if this contraption works. So we needed fence gates, some pistons, I think it was a button, some repeaters, and some redstone. So he had like 1, 2, 3, just like this, and then some open fence gates. Oh, actually, I don't think you opened them just yet. And then we had 3 sticky pistons like this, and then the 3 fence gates like that. Okay, nice. And then he just goes like this with that, and a button right here. So let's see if this works. So we need concrete powder. So let's get like orange, red, and yellow. And I guess we can just pillar it up like this. Now, apparently, this should work. So all we need to do is open these trapdoors or open these fence gates right here. No, it doesn't work. Wait, I wonder if there's anything else I could put here instead of these fence gates. What if we put cobwebs instead? And then we break these top ones maybe? Oh wait, this might work. This might work. Okay, we'll wait for them all to drop down. Holy, this looks really weird. This looks really weird right now. Oh, wait, no, it looks like they're breaking when they get to the bottom. Okay, well, let's just see if it works. No, definitely did not work. Oh boy. Okay, now I've seen this one go around quite a lot. It's where you get 2 stairs with a piston at the border and apparently pushes them together. Now I've seen a lot of TikToks about this one in specific, and I've just been wanting to try it out myself. So let's go ahead and try this one out. I need to go to a normal world, or actually I might be able to make a world border on this one. Let's just try it out. Okay, so I've set a world border here. Now all we need to do is put 2 stairs, one at the border and one right here. And let's see if this one works. I really don't think this one was gonna work. It actually works. No way. I literally didn't think this would actually work, but it does. That is actually something else. So wait, if I break it, I have to, wait, is this one? This one doesn't even like actually exist anymore. Like I can't break it or, that is so strange. Oh, and then when I got rid of the world border, it just automatically pushed. Oh my, this is some weird stuff, but it worked. The stair went into the other stair and became 2. That was one that I really didn't think was gonna work. Anyway, let's get on to the next life hack. Okay, so this next one is by the same person who did the one with the flowers and the trees. Apparently, if you bone meal a normal flower, it will spread. Now, I always knew that you could bone meal those 2 high flowers and they would duplicate, but this one I'm not too sure on, so let's try it out. Okay, now that we've got our grass here, look, I'll show you. So we can just bone meal 2 high and get infinite ones, but apparently you can bone meal the single flowers and they'll just spread. Now, I really don't know if this is true, and let's just try it out. Nope. Yeah, that's what I thought. I got scammed. You cannot bone meal normal flowers. I'm trying to right click it and it just won't work. I guess you can normally just bone meal the ground and get the like normal flowers and stuff with these ones. But let's see like the other ones, like maybe a cornflower. What happens if you try it on a cornflower? So I place that down. No, you cannot bone meal 1 high flowers. It was a scam. This one was not true. But let's try the next TikTok. Okay, so we're on to the last 4 TikToks now. So this one says Crasser X-ray glitch. I'm not sure what craftsman means, but it looks like he's placed some... Wait, what just happened? Wait, I missed a few steps. He placed down snow and then he did what? So he has snow and he has like the snow like slabs. So he places snow and then he places snow slabs in the middle, gives himself night vision, and then he places banners, and it makes it... No way does this actually work. We're gonna have to try this one in a normal world, but let's try it out. Okay, so I'm not actually gonna need the night vision because I have full bright, which means I can just always see. But here, I'll grab the night vision just to show you guys who have normal vision on. So let's go ahead and give ourselves night vision. Place down the 2 snow blocks. Place down the snow in the middle. And let's see if this works. No, we have just been scammed multiple times here, but I guess for clickbait, here we go. There, oh wow, it works, wow, crazy, look at that, it's crazy. But there is actually an X-ray one that might work. I'll show you guys the next TikTok hack. Okay, so this one is called Life Hack in Minecraft. Place down slime right next to lava, and if you go underneath it, apparently the lava is fully transparent. And it looks like you can do this also with honey blocks, so we're gonna try it out. So we're in the normal survival world here, and I just need to find a lava pool that will work. This should do the trick. So if we come down here, get ourselves some slime and some honey, and let's see if this thing works. So we'll dig down 2 blocks right here and place down some slime, place down some honey. Oh, it looks like we got scammed again. I mean, that is only 1 high. Let's try it on something like this, maybe. Nope, it definitely does not work. Definitely not working. You just see the texture of lava through it. We just got scammed like twice in a row here. What is going on? But I think there is actually one way that you can see under lava, and if you go ahead and give yourself fire resistance, if you swim in it normally, it's kind of hard to see because, you know, your vision just goes like all red. But if you hover just slightly above it, as you guys can see like right here, we actually might be able to do this for ourselves here. So if I grab some snow slabs right here, place them down right here, I think we need a total of... Yes, okay. So that's it right there. So you guys can see, I can actually see underneath it. If you place those 2 snow slabs and give yourself fire resistance and walk in it like that, you can actually see underneath it. So you can see it, just not with slime blocks or honey, because we got scammed with that TikTok. Okay, now we're on the last 2 TikToks here. So this one's pretty crazy. Testing out Minecraft redstone life hack in Minecraft. I did not expect that. So he's got a piglin in a box, it looks like. He breaks the bottom one, places a slab, puts some oak planks to his right. What's he doing? Is he making a wither? Wait, what is he doing here? You place 3 in like a V shape, put redstone repeater, a redstone dust, and a redstone torch. So it makes a clock. You get a slime block and you place gold on it. Throw out a stack of gold, it looks like. And... oh my goodness. We have to try this one out. Okay, so I should be able to do this one on here because the nether I think is normal. So let's grab ourselves a nether portal and see if we can recreate this. So we're gonna have our little glass box right here with the slab right there, and we're gonna put a piglin inside it. Now it is pretty easy to trap these guys, but I don't want to do that right now. So here, let's go ahead and see what he did. So he did like the wither thing. I think it was like about here. Yeah, that looks about right. Turned it into a V. He put a repeater here, some dust right here, and a torch like that. So it makes one of those. And then we put a... oh, wait. Okay. It looks like we might need to have a little bit of delay on that so it doesn't burn out. Okay. That should do the trick. Now, we go ahead and place this down. Get ourselves a gold block right here. Oh. And now, if we grab ourselves a stack of gold ingots, if we throw this to him, it should be instant. Let's see it. Mr. Piglin, can you be quicker? Any quicker? It doesn't work! We've been scammed like 3 times now. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. But hey, at least we got Oedipus. Okay, we are now on the last TikTok life hack, and this one is also by Alex. He says, if you set fire to yourself and then run through an unlit campfire, it will light it. There's no way this actually works. Wait. I've got to try this one out. Okay. So I guess let's just try it out. So we go ahead and place down a campfire, place down some netherrack with some fire next to it, put out the campfire, and go into survival maybe? Let's see if this thing actually works. Okay, 3, 2, 1, moment of truth. We're on fire and no, nothing. How many times are we gonna get scammed on TikTok, dude? TikTok is just a scam. It's just a scam. These videos usually are pretty successful, but the only time it's been successful this time is through teleported through blocks, which is pretty cool, I guess. But there is one cool thing that you can do. If you set a campfire back a light like that, and if you go to the brewing, you can get splash, just like normal, yeah, splash water bottle like this. And if you go ahead and throw that on a campfire, it will go out. It'll go out. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And you can just go ahead and relight it with that, or like a fire charge maybe. Put it out, put it with a fire charge. You know, you can do quite a few cool things with these campfires. It says it works for Java and Bedrock, and apparently it's a way to duplicate diamonds. Okay, so you start with a dark dead horn coral and a chain, and 2 lava buckets, 2 more granites on the side, piston, and you put a trapdoor on top of the lava. Okay, a lever, redstone, got it. Okay, so it pushes the trapdoor forward. You put your render distance all the way up, and you fall in, and when you die, you go to title screen. There's so many steps to this. I'm so confused. Wait, does that actually work? Let's test it out and see if it works. I'm actually going to test it on a real, like, vanilla world rather than a normal world, just because it seems like that's what they have here, and I don't want to mess with any of the results. Okay, so we want to start off with, like, this kind of T-shape, and then we go like this, dig down to put our lava and another lava, dead horn coral fan with a chain on top, a piston, an oak trap door, a piece of redstone here, and a lever here. And this is all we need to do pretty much. So here, let me go ahead and grab a stack of diamonds. There we go. I'm going to go into survival now. Now, what we do is we flick the lever once. We stand right here, flick the lever once, and we're wedged in between the trapdoor and the piston. There we go. And now he said turn your render distance all the way up, just like that. Flick the lever again, and apparently you're meant to fall in the lava. Why did I not fall in the lava? Okay, let's try this again. Survival mode, flick the lever. Okay, this looks more promising. This definitely looks way more promising now. Okay, render distance all the way up, flick the lever again. As soon as I die, go to title screen, back out. Okay, now saving the world. Now you don't go options, video settings, turn render distance all the way back down, and join back in the world, and it should give us double things. Let's see if it works. Come on. No, definitely did not work for me. Oh my, okay, that did not work. I just got scammed and I just burned all my items. Oh no. Okay, well this one didn't work for me, but if it works for you, then let me know with a comment down below. But yeah, no, it didn't seem to get it to work, so definitely not working for me here. Okay, so for this next TikTok, we have a netherite farm, which apparently works and duplicates netherite for you. So we're gonna test this thing out and see if it actually works. So you place down a bunch of observers, okay. You place down more observers, okay. And then you place repeaters coming out the back of the observers, all set to 1 tick, or maybe that's 2 ticks. I think that's 2 tick delay. And then 2 sets of obsidian in a line going down. Pistons, sticky pistons, might I add. Slime block, honey box, obsidian. No, okay, slime block, honey block, slime block, honey block, slime block, honey block. A line of yellow terracotta, and then a line of ancient debris on top. And then apparently all we need to do is have a piston with another observer facing the other way right there. And apparently this duplicates netherite. Let's see if this thing actually works. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to join back my normal world here that we have, and let's see if this thing works. First things first, we have a line of these. Okay, so we need a line of 6. So this is too many, I believe. Okay, there we go. A line of 6. And then we have this guy come all the way down here, I believe. Then we have repeaters set to 1 ticks, all out of this guy, set to sticky pistons. Okay, so then we have 2 sets or 2 lines of obsidian down here. And then we go slime block, honey block, slime block, honey block, slime block, honey block. And then I think it was a line of yellow terracotta. And then we had a piston with, I think, one that faced this way. No, one that faces the other way like that. And apparently this should work. Okay, well, let's add the last finishing touch, which is the ancient debris here. And then apparently all we need is lever, and this thing should work. Let's see. What do you guys think? If it's gonna work or not, let me know with a comment down below. And let's see if you're right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no duplicating, but it is pretty satisfying. This is pretty satisfying to watch. Let me know what you guys think with a comment down below, but I think this is definitely one of the more satisfying things that I've seen on TikTok. Oh my, look at it go, look at it go. Oh my goodness, but this again does not work. It looks like Mojang is definitely patching a lot of the duplication glitches. If you guys know any, then tag me in them on TikTok so I can test them out, but apparently they're not working for me. This one is some fun facts about Minecraft, and we're gonna test them out. So apparently mobs can't walk over rails. Okay, that's cool. Excited Z. If you type that in the crafting table, there's no way that actually works. It changes your language to pirate. Okay, we can try it. There's no way that this is like the actual reasoning for the desert temple. We'll test all of these out and see if they're actually true or not. Okay, so first things first was that mobs can't get you if there's rails around you. So let's try this with like a creeper or something that will get you in daytime. I'll go into game mode survival right here. Come get me. Wait, this is actually true. Oh no. Okay, watch out. They can get through the corners. Of rails, but now he's trapped. But if I go to this corner, can he even get out now? Okay, he can't get out, but he can still most definitely explode. And that is not too fun. Oh boy. Okay, and the next thing was if you type in the crafting table search area, excited Z. Wait, wait, my motion extrude's loading, and wait, did it change on my name track? Stono Sands, Lost Treasure of Blackbeard. Oh, it does change it into Pirate One. Oh my, Redstone repeat R. Dude, what is? I knew you could change it in your settings. Oh no. Oh no, I was gonna say I know I could change it in your settings, but now where do we find language at? Lingo? Okay, I got it. We're easy peasy. Okay, let's put it back to English so we can actually understand what we're doing. But if you guys want pirate language and you want to do it a quick way, excited Z in the crafting table. Who knew? And for this last one here, I'm gonna come back to this world where we tested out this duplication glitch that clearly didn't work. So let's get ourselves a beacon and some diamond blocks. And apparently, Notch himself says that this whole top part here, that I literally had no idea what was useful, because you'd always go through this part, because obviously you want to get to like the treasure down here that has all the goodies. What does this one have? Nothing crazy. Oh, I feel like desert temples have been getting worse and worse, but apparently this whole top floor is for a beacon. So let's see if that's actually true. So I can see the first part is clearly the right. Second layer, easy peasy. So a beacon needs 4 layers of blocks, and wait, this is actually true. There's no way this is actually true, because you got the 3rd layer here, and then this would be the 4th layer down here. Oh my goodness. And just like that, we are completely full of the top part, and let's see if it's fully charged. Look at that. There we go. And a fully charged beacon, because you can get regeneration on it, and it's completely hidden by the desert temple. Nobody will be any the wiser. No wonder desert temples are such good places to make bases. I like this one. Let's get into the next TikTok hack, which is by Hair and Robbie, quite popular here, and it's apparently how to make an arcade machine, which I think would be pretty cool. So you use prismarine, snow, a dispenser with an armor stand in it. Why do you use dispensers with armor stands in them? Is that to like get them perfectly centered, maybe? I never knew that was actually a way to get them. Oh yeah, look, they're perfectly centered, and then you push them both in. Okay, and then you got to make some banners here. Okay, surely this isn't too difficult, right? Okay, then you push that down, push it down again. Oh, you got the little joysticks, and then he uses a shield to get like the part where you put the coins in. That's pretty good. I do like that. Let's see if it actually works. So we start off with, I think it was like a couple of these with a slab on top and some trapdoors on the sides, just like this. And then for this part, we need to place 4 pieces of snow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. And then we put an armor stand in here with a redstone right here. Oh, look at that. It is perfectly centered. I didn't know that was like an easy way to place down armor stands. That's pretty sick. Okay, there we go. We got our armor stands perfectly placed. Okay, now we're gonna need a piston. Okay, so that's one of them in. There goes the second one. This is looking pretty good. Okay, and then we go ahead and add this design right here to a green banner. Okay, and then we go ahead and add the exact same thing but in lime, so it gets like a green brick pattern. Okay, now we do an outline in the dark ink sac. And then last but not least, we go ahead and put a line directly through the middle, just like that. And then while we're at it, let's also make our shield black. Okay, there we go, much better. So now the way we do this apparently is we go ahead and push this guy down twice, actually. There we go. Okay, this is looking good. And then we add an item frame with our brand new shield rotated. And then we put a sign right here. So that's the dispenser box. And last but not least, the game. Look at it. It is now a brand new gaming arcade machine. Check this bad boy out. That actually looks sick. That looks so cool. And you can't mess with it if you walk into it or anything. That is definitely something that you could add to like either a casino or some kind of arcade build. And it could definitely add a lot of style. I really like this build. Okay, now onto our next Minecraft hack. This one is how to light a nether portal without a flint and steel. So if you get stuck in the nether, like if a ghast explodes your portal, how do you get out of it? How do you get out of the situation? With a bed? There's no way you can use a bed to relight a portal. Is that actually possible? Okay, cover yourself with a block so you don't explode, and you have the portal back. There's no way this actually works. Okay, so we have our nether portal set up right here, and the way I'm gonna test it is up here on the surface. Let's go ahead and make our portal right here. There we go. And let's say the portal is like, you know, it's disabled and we don't have a way to light it because we don't have a flint and steel. But for some reason, we brought beds to the nether. Let's see if this thing actually works. So you place down a bed right here, and then obviously cover it up so you don't explode. And let's go into survival to make sure that we don't actually die from it. And okay, it didn't light the portal on fire. That's not too good. But get me back out of survival. No. Okay, that guy got way too close. Okay, let's see. Maybe did I do it from the wrong direction? Maybe. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. So if you do it from here, block yourself like this to protect yourself from the blast. It's like it's a rare chance, but like it's not 100% of the time. you basically will have one of these fire blocks hit the obsidian or like land on the obsidian. So it's pretty rare, but if you, I mean, from what I've tested, if you place it on the side at least, you have a higher chance of it actually working. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, at this point, you'd probably have either died by too many bed explosions, run out beds, or you might just be better off getting a flint steel. So guys, just don't forget your flint steels next time. But technically, this one does work. Okay, so for our next Minecraft TikTok hack, I'm not sure what this one says, but I think it's pretty cool. So you place down some ice, okay, place down a door, have redstone go around it. What is going on with a item frame? Not an item frame, but an armor stand, a slime block, and a door, and it makes a jump scare in Minecraft. I mean, I've never really thought of making jump scares in Minecraft, but a zombie head coming at you at that speed, that could be pretty scary. Let's see if it actually works. Okay, well, let's test this thing out. So I'm gonna go ahead and make like a strip of ice like they did like right there. Put down a dark oak door, because I feel like this kind of door would be a lot better because you can't really see through it like the normal door. So you wouldn't be able to see this jump scare before it happens. You put down an observer right here. Wait, no, this way. So it looks this way and puts out the redstone signal this way. And then we're gonna need some redstone going all the way down here. And then a sticky piston with a slime block. And then a armor stand right here with a dragon head on it, because dragon heads are probably a little bit scarier than zombie heads. So here, let's go ahead and hook the last part of this up, close this in so we don't see what's coming, and see if this thing actually works. Okay, walking into a scary house and it's a dragon. I kind of just saw darkness. Let's see if it works any better with a zombie head. Okay, zombie head like this. Unfortunately, we can't get the arms to move in different directions like they do in Windows 10 edition as easily, but this should probably do the trick. Okay, let's make this a little better. Okay, there we go. We have a nice little door. You walk in and it's a scary zombie. I mean, it works. It's just not as scary as I thought it may have been. Okay, on to our next TikTok, which is actually another armor stand trick. Apparently, if you put, what is it? Depth stride? No, the frost walker on an armor stand and push it out across water, it will actually activate the enchantment. Now, I've never tried this before, so I feel like this is the best type of time to try it. So let's go ahead and see if this thing will actually work. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and change all of this to water. There we go. We have our makeshift lake. Okay, now we have this right here. And you know what, Mr. Dragonhead, you will ride again. There we go, buddy. Okay, and then we get a lever. And last but not least, we need ourselves the Frostwalker enchantment. So get these and do /enchant Henwy Frostwalker. And let's do 3. Oh, it only has a max level of 2. I always thought it was 3. Okay, Frostwalker 2, there you go. Now let's see if these things will actually work. 3, 2, 1. Look at him go! And wait, he moved his mouth or something. He did a little like munch in the midair. That was pretty cool. Wait, is he gonna fall in the water now? And there he goes. He has submerged into the water. Hold on, I want to try that one again. Okay, so armor stand with a dragon head like this. Let's go ahead and move this like a little further around so I can like see it from further away this time. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! And there he goes. He does open his mouth as he moves. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. And he stops right in the middle there and will sing. So I guess that one does work. I'm not too sure how much use that has, but I'm sure you guys could make some pretty cool redstone contraptions with this guy. Okay, so our second to last TikTok here is a crazy hidden staircase by DCIII. And I'm pretty interested to see how this works, because I've never really seen someone make a hidden staircase. I've seen people make hidden doors and all that kind of stuff. Hidden bases, but a hidden staircase, that is a new one to me. So let's have a look how they do it. What is going on here? Hold on. There's so much going on, and I'm so very confused. You start off with a stair down next to the first piston. You have redstone go all the way up the staircase, and then what do you do with these other guys? You place the stairs as they would be going up. Oh, and then you have one next to it that stops it from peeking out. So wait, I think I know how this is gonna work out here. I know how this is gonna work out, but I'm gonna wait for you guys to see me do it, because I feel like this is gonna be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and build this one right here, and let's say this is the staircase that we want. Now the way they seem to do it is have a piston on each one of these with a block behind them, and then right here they had a normal one, and then it went like this, normal like this, normal like this, normal like that, normal sideways, normal sideways, normal sideways, and last normal sideways like that. So from this side it just looks like a normal wall. So now we can go ahead and fill in this part right here, and actually we can fill in the rest of this, right? Because all we need to do now is have a block right here with redstone coming out of it and going up this staircase. Oh wait, I missed one piece. We need a comparator coming out of here, going into redstone coming out of there with an item frame right here. And then we just need something that spins. Maybe like a sunflower, something that you won't notice spinning. So let's go ahead and spin it. And oh, look at it go. Okay, so I think I messed up on the timing, but there we go. If we go ahead and push it up all the way, we have our staircase all the way to the top. And then, oh wait, I think there's one more. There's one more. Oh wait, no. Okay, so yeah, I think I might have messed up the numbering a little bit because I didn't copy it step for step. But if you guys could definitely like change the distance this is. But there you go. We have our staircase all the way up, and all you have to do is to close it. Once you go back down, it's just like that. That is pretty cool. I do really like this quite a lot. It's going to be very exciting to just go ahead and push. Look at it go. Look at it go. And it just disappears into the wall. That's perfect. That's super cool. Okay, now our last but not least TikTok is an anxiety-inducing TikTok. That's for sure. We have sticky pistons. We have redstone blocks really close to some TNT. But luckily the TNT doesn't explode because it moves as soon as the redstone blocks hit it. Okay, so these are the only things that we're going to need for this. And to try and, I guess, show it off next to something we really like. Hey, this beautiful wall that we just made. Let's see if this will stop our beautiful wall from being destroyed in an instance. Okay, now all we need to do is have a redstone repeater in here, a redstone repeater in here, a piece of redstone here, a piece of redstone here, a block there, and then a sticky piston here and a sticky piston there, and then we just place down a look at it go. It literally touches right here. Oh no. Oh my god. My head. Oh my goodness. Look at it go though. They're literally touching, but it's not setting off the TNT. That is like, that just doesn't feel right. You can see like right here that they touch, or do they? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment down below if they touch or not. What do you guys think? But this is our final TikTok life hack, and it looks like it works. So I think this video was pretty successful. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty much all of the TikToks worked except for the duplication one. That's how I kind of thought it would run out. You know, these duplication glitches and hacks that all getting taken down because Mojang doesn't like it. From Coop Jab X, and it's how to make an auto bridge builder in Minecraft. A lot of you guys tagged me in this TikTok, so thank you guys all so much for tagging me in this. Apparently you can make a bridge that bridges across those massive lava lakes that you have in the nether. So let's see if this thing actually works. So it looks like he makes some kind of contraption. He digs it all away. Okay, he digs it out. He adds a few more slime blocks to the bottom with soul sand. Okay, or soul soil. That's not soul sand, that's soul soil. And then you break it out, so it has like, I guess, a pathway to go through. And then I guess you place one block to get it going. And apparently this makes a basalt like bridge just going off across the lava lake. So let's see if this actually works. Okay, this should work perfectly. All right, so first thing we're gonna have to do is place down one piece of ice, a slime block, and 2 observers facing this way. Now we go ahead and add a sticky piston here, a sticky piston there, and then a slime block right here. So you have like a little 2x2 area right here so far. Then we add one more slime block here, and this is where we do the big old dig out. So let me make sure that this is all safe. Okay, good. Now we can just go ahead and dig out this whole area around it. And then I believe we go like this with a triangular shape here, and then we get some soul soil directly below it right here. And now this thing should work. So let's go ahead and open up this floodgate that we have built right here and see if this thing works by placing a block right there, and off it goes. Off it goes. And it's not creating basalt. Why is it not creating basalt? Do I need to maybe do blue ice? Is it not packed ice? Hold on. Hey, let's see if we can replace this real quick. Oh, it's blue ice. Okay, well, if you get your hands on some blue ice, that's what you have to do. I did it wrong. It's not packed ice, and oh no, what do we have here? But as long as you do blue ice and it's not packed ice, you have yourself a bridge builder. Check this thing out. Now let's get into the next one. Okay, so this next hack is by ClexD, and we actually need to go into the snapshot to try this one out. It looks like he's using the brand new shulk sensor to do it. So, okay, so you have the rail there, and then you put a bunch of TNT minecarts on a bed, and apparently this can make an invisible exploding bed trap. So you and your friends will never even know it's there in the first place. So let's go ahead and see if this thing will actually work. Okay, so we've gone ahead and made a world in the brand new snapshot, and to show that you guys it is the brand new snapshot here, I'll go ahead and fly directly under, and we can see all of those caves. Look at all these brand new caves and the new blocks and everything, but that's not what we're interested in. The only thing we're interested in is this bad boy right here, the shulk sensor. Now, all we need to do is pick out an area like this, maybe, dig it out, a 3x3, I think, and then it went shulk, white wall, and then white wall all along these sides. And then we go ahead and place powered rails all the way along here, fill in the top, place down the bed. And now, all we really need to do is go ahead and fill this bad boy up with minecarts. How can I place more? Oh, there we go. You guys saw how many there were. Okay, and then we just go ahead and fill this bad boy in right here. I'm sorry, Mr. Villager, but your time has come. Go to sleep in the little bed that you have there. Come on. You know you want... Oh my. Oh my. Well, it looks like you don't even need to go to sleep in that point. It's just... If you get near it, it explodes. So I guess you could do this even without the bed and it would still explode. Hey, look, there's some of that new copper roll right there. But anyway, that is not what we're interested in. I guess this one works. And it's even more explosive than it was shown in that TikTok, which is very, very scary. I'm scared for the future traps in Minecraft because they're gonna be insane. But on to the next TikTok hack. Okay, so this next Minecraft TikTok hack has a few. The first one is blowing up Creeper and showing that apparently it has the same effect as a lingering potion. Also, another one is that you can use fireworks on water to make them go at an angle. Third one is that you can use a campfire to jump up 2 blocks high. And the last one is something to like split up diamonds, I think it is. I'm not too sure how it works exactly. And then the last one here is that you can breathe underwater with a bed because you can like swim on top of it and get that low, and it's pretty easy. And then there's this other one where you name it. So we're gonna try all of these out in one. I think this is like 5 hacks in one. So let's go ahead and see if they all work. Okay, so we have a little setup here for the commands and so for the TikTok hacks here. So the first one is that a creeper will make it so a lingering potion is landed if it explodes. So we go ahead and let him explode where you splashed him. And look at that, we have now a lingering potion of night vision that we can go ahead and walk into. I'm sure we absorb the effect of. Check it out. Oh, Mike, I didn't know that actually worked. Well, I guess you learn something new every day. And the next one is that if you use a firework in here. Wait, what? Dude, it goes so far. Look at that. Oh, I didn't even see it that time. I think it was outside my render distance, but look at that. Look how far it goes. Oh my goodness. That is actually insane. Well, here, let's see if the third one works with the campfire here. In 3, 2, 1, and we hop on the campfire. And then all we need to do is like jump. Okay, hold on. Maybe we're doing it wrong. Maybe we're doing it wrong. Are we doing it wrong? Hold on. Do I need to like jump at the same time? I'm not too sure about this one. Definitely doesn't seem like this one wants to work here because I am trying my best to jump up here and it will just set me on fire and eventually kill me. Okay, so the next one is if I name a horse, a spawn egg, or a name tag dinner bone, is that it turns it upside down. Like, I know that has been a thing in the game for a while here. Look, it's an upside down horse. That's pretty cool. But there was one I wasn't too sure about and he didn't even show it, but it's where you go like this and then you put oinky. Just like that, and apparently this will do something, I don't know, he didn't show it off, but he typed it in, and no, it doesn't do anything. For any of those wondering, this doesn't do anything, it just makes a pig called Oinky, okay. And then obviously the last but not least here is the bed water trick where you can go ahead and breathe underwater if you have a bed down there. It's similar to the doors and stuff, so it's actually pretty cool. Okay, and then we go into survival and... Hey, check it out, we're breathing underwater, and as long as you don't look up, you can just stay like this, and I guess you can keep mining whatever you want down in the water. That's pretty useful, actually. That is very, very, very useful. And look, now I'm in a little safe hole. Well, not really, I'm still drowning. Oh, no, get me out of here! And I think the last one was something to do with chest, but I didn't really understand it. So if you guys understand that one, then let me know in the comment down below. I didn't really understand how to test that. He had like a chest full of diamonds, and then he placed another thing next to it, and it like moved them or something. I'm not too sure how that works. He had something like this where he had a bunch of diamonds like this, and then apparently if you maybe, was it like he shift clicks it and then you place it down? Yeah, I couldn't get it working, so I'm not too sure exactly what he did in this instance. But if you guys know, again, comment it down below and let me know. But without further ado, let's hop into the next TikTok hack. And that next TikTok hack is a Minecraft fridge by Hey I'm Robbie. So apparently you can make a fridge in Minecraft. So let's try it out. So it looks like he makes a chest like that, a minecart chest. Okay, he pushes another one down and he puts a minecart chest on top of the other minecart chest. Can you do that? And he puts another block down, and look at this. It looks like a fridge with like the doors on it, and apparently you can still open those chests. So let's see if this works for a fridge design. And you guys know where we're gonna try it out. We're gonna try it out right here in this Minecraft hacks room that we have. So we're gonna start off like this. We're gonna go ahead and get a trapdoor down on the wall here. Like that and that. Wait, no, we need like that and then put another one on top just like that. And then from what I saw is we needed to get ourselves a couple of minecarts with chests and pretty much go like this and then just push them along. Is that what he did? Hold on. Put one of those down and then what if we get a piston and we go ahead and get the piston to push it? Let's see if this will work better. Oh, that works a lot better. Okay, so if we get a piston to push it, that will work. Now we need to get our iron block down here. So let's go ahead and get a piston to push that one down. Just like that. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good. And then we have to go ahead and put a rail here with a minecart chest right here. And then we break it. And we do the exact same thing right here by putting a piston there and a redstone thing here. And look at that. They stacked on top of each other. And now, last things last, we just need to go ahead and go like this. And we have ourselves a fridge. Now, question is, does it work? Okay, let's go into survival. Let's see if this thing works. Oh no! I can't open the fridge, so it looks like the actual like clicking of the minecarts doesn't want to work. But hey, it still looks like a pretty good fridge to me. I mean, for design purposes, this looks still really good, but it just doesn't want to open, which is kind of disappointing to see. So I guess this one kind of works and doesn't work at the same time, because to actually get it to work, we'll have to go on this side and open it from this side. But hey, without further ado, let's hop into the next TikTok hack. Okay, so this next TikTok hack is from Hey, I'm Robbie, and it says working zipline tutorial. So it looks like you fill it up with water, and then you fill this up with water, and you go on the swimming thing, and apparently you can keep swimming? Does that even work? Does it work the other way as well? Apparently it works the other. Huh, okay, well, we're gonna have to try this out. Because I'm not too sure if this is gonna work or not. I've never seen this work before, or I've never heard of this before, so I wanna try it out. Okay, so he starts off with like a little tank of water right here. Okay, so he has it like this, and it comes out here into something like this, I believe. Okay, so this is exactly what he has right here. But this is just goes back one more. Okay, that can be done very easily. There we go. So this is what he has, and he just fills this in with water, so he has something like this. Okay, and now all he has is a zip line going across the top right here to basically something very similar like this on the other side. So let's go ahead and recreate this on the other side real fast. And now we have this exact same thing on the other side. Okay, now time for the moment of truth. Let's go into survival and see if this thing actually works. So he looks up as well when he swims, so let's try it out. We're gonna go down here first, and then we get into the swimming animation. Well, that doesn't look too promising. Okay, I wasn't holding spacebar. Let me see if I need to hold spacebar or something like that. So into survival we go. We'll hold down spacebar. And nope, does not work. It looks like it was either patched or I'm missing some part of the joke here maybe. But even in creative, it doesn't look like it wants to work. So unfortunately, this one doesn't work. It would have been really cool if it did though. Maybe Minecraft should add zip wires. But anyway, let's get into the next TikTok hack. Okay, so the next TikTok hack here is from Hey, I'm Robbie again. It's an armor stand swapper, similar to one we did previously, but apparently this one's more compact and easier to do. So I'm willing to try it out. So we start with a 3x3 hole with a few pieces of redstone and a few torches, and then we put a iron, okay, and then we put a armor stand, 2 armor stands, 3 armor stands? Or is it just 2? Is this just the 2 armor swapper this time? Does this only swap it twice? Okay, it looks like this one only swaps it twice, but I'm still willing to try it out, see if it works as easy as the previous one we did. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this out. So we start off with a 5 deep hole. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have a 5 deep hole, which is 3x3. And then we need to go ahead and put 2 pieces of obsidian like this with a sticky piston right here. Oh wait, I think I did this wrong, hold on. So we need to put a torch there and that there, and then we put a sticky piston here. Wait, no, a slime block here, which is flush with this block here, that goes like that. And then we just have to go ahead and put the torch on this side instead of this side. And apparently this is how it works. So now we just fill up this whole area with oak blocks, with an iron trapdoor right here and a button right here. And now let's just go ahead and fill up our armor stands. So we just need a couple armor stands with, let's say, iron armor, and let's do diamond armor. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our iron armor guy down first. Okay, see you later, buddy. Okay, I'm not sure if that's gonna work. I don't know, that looked kind of odd. And then we have our diamond buddy right here. So let's see if this thing is actually going to work here. Okay, 3, 2, 1, moment of truth. It works. It works as a little armor swapper. I don't think it's as clean as this design that we did a while back right here, because this one just works so well. But this is still an armor swapper that is a lot more condensed and a lot easier to make, I think. So if you guys want to try this out in your real world, then go ahead and check out the TikTok. But yeah, this one works. Okay, now into our second to last TikTok here, we have it by Little Provoke, and he's talking about making a toaster in Minecraft. Now, I've never seen a toaster be made in Minecraft before, so I'm quite interested to see how this works. So it looks like you start with a dispenser and some, oh my goodness. Okay, so you dispense out an armor stand onto the snow wearing a skeleton head, and then you place the blocks down so it's perfectly centered, an armor stand with a dragon head in it, and then you put a lever on that with a dropper behind, and then apparently dispenses bread. Okay, well, I mean, I've never seen a lot of these mechanics actually been used before, so I'm actually kind of interested to see if this thing will actually work. So here, where would I want my toaster in Minecraft? Now, I would say right next to here, but can we do it right here? We should be able to do it right here, I think. Okay, well, let's start off with a dispenser with an armor stand in it, and then also some snow right here. I'm not sure how many he put in. I think it might have been something like this. Wait, let's quickly check it. So if we get a skeleton skull, and then one of these guys, how high do we need it to be flush with that? I think that might be good. Maybe one more. Let's try one more. And I guess we just dispense it? Or do we need to have it the other way? I think we might need to have it the other way so it faces the correct direction. Because this is only temporary. Okay, so let's do that. And then let's go ahead and just do that real quick so it's perfectly centered on that snow. And then we go ahead and put this guy down with a piston on top. And then we need to move him again here. Oh boy, that's looking good already. Okay. And then apparently we just put an item frame on the block itself with a dragon head in it. Now, I've never tried putting a dragon head in an item frame before, but apparently it looks pretty cool. Oh, check it out. And then if we rotate it this way, it looks like there's toast coming out of the toaster here. Okay. And then we put down a lever right here. And apparently all we need to do is flick it and bread will come out of a dispenser hidden behind it. Okay, now let's just fill them up with the bread there. Cover this up and let's see if this toaster works. I go up to the toaster. But there we go! It is getting rid of all that toast and just dispensing us toast. This thing works pretty well, and also it looks really cool. I've never known that you can put a dragon head in an iron frame and it would like stick out like that. But that looks pretty dang cool. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. But yeah, the toast is definitely a little bit burnt. But other than that, that's a really cool design. So if you guys want to try it out in your own world, then go ahead, because I definitely think this is definitely a nice addition to a kitchen. I mean, look at this. We got a fridge, we got a toaster. What else are we gonna have? Well, anyway, we have our last TikTok hack here from Pizza Boy, and this is actually a command-based hack, and it's pretty crazy. So I'm not gonna do this in my normal world. I'm gonna do this in like a secondary world. But he says, yeah, the items you need is a couple command blocks. So this is more so one if you have a server or a single player world that you just want to mess around with, and you type in these specific commands, and apparently it makes snowballs pretty dangerous. Now I'm not gonna show off exactly what they do because I want to save this for the end in here. So let me go ahead and hop into a world, and I'll go ahead and show you guys what this one does. All right, so basically, since I'm on Java Edition and that was on Bedrock Edition, I just had to make a slight few changes to the commands. So if you guys want to go ahead and check them out, they are right here. So go ahead and pause the video here if you want the command for the first command block, which has to be on repeat, remember. The second command block, which also has to be on repeat, and the third command block, which is a chain command block. Those are all the commands, and then we need to go ahead and just flick the two levers, and then this is where things get a little bit crazy. So let's go ahead and grab our snowballs and flick the levers and watch the magic happen. So lever number 1, lever number 2, and now we have the ultimate snowball of destruction. Oh, here from Gabe Sweat, and he's saying how to get infinite music discs from one skeleton? Okay. Oh. That's a lot of creepers. Shoot it through the lava. The arrow will go through and explode the TNT, which will kill the creepers. And oh, that is a lot of music discs. That is a lot of music discs. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, so, yeah, if you guys didn't know, if a skeleton kills a creeper, it will 100% of the time drop a music disc. So now, I guess is the time to see if this really works. Okay, so in theory, this is all we really need. So let's say we were doing this in survival. You'd probably have to go ahead and, like, capture all of these creepers in a hole and obviously capture the skeleton at some point. But you guys have always caught mobs before. Like, there's no way not a single one of you guys have caught a mob before. So I'm sure you guys are all more than capable of doing that. So we need to go ahead and get these creepers into, I guess, just a hole like this. And when they're all caught, it will look something like this. So let's say we have, how many is this? 7 creepers right here. Now, all we need to do is go ahead and put a line of TNT directly above it, just like this, and then start to make our little, like, lava thing here. So with the lava, what you want it to do is you want to have it be in, like, a 1x1 area, so it runs all the way down, creating this kind of stream like this that won't go anywhere. And then we do a very similar thing right here, where we're going to capture Mr. Said Skeleton. Now, if this works correctly, what should happen is this TNT should drop, killing the creepers, and turning all of these creepers into beautiful musical discs. So here, let me make this just a bit bigger so it doesn't go all awfully wrong somehow. And you know what, just for fun, let's go ahead and add a couple more creepers down here. Yeah, that should do the trick. Okay, so now all we need to do is go into game mode survival and see if this thing actually works. Okay, so we're in game mode survival. Now we just need this guy to shoot us. Oh, okay, we need to dodge his arrows. We need to dodge his arrows. We need to dodge his arrows. Ow, I don't want to be set on fire here. Oh, okay, there it goes. And will this work? Oh my goodness. Hold on here. Let me pick these all up and go into creative real fast. How did I get blown up? Wait, did the skeleton shoot another TNT? Hold on here. Let's go ahead and check this out. So, I think it blew up half the... No, the other discs are right here. So, we got all of these discs from one skeleton shot. Now, that is definitely an easy way to farm music discs. Oh my goodness. GG. Props to whoever figured that one out, because that's making things a lot easier in survival. On to the next TikTok life hack. Okay, so this next TikTok is by Minecraft XX, and it looks like they're doing something with beds here. Oh. Wait. They're making like a massive bed. Wait, I've never even thought about using stairs and signs like that. Wait, what? Is that actually possible? Okay, hey, let's go ahead and test this thing out. Okay, so let's try this thing out. So the first thing that they went ahead and did was break this down here, place 2 banners, something like that. You place the 2 beds like this, and then what we should be able to do is place quartz on top of the— oh my goodness, no way is this actually gonna work. Yo, they straight up look like little pillows at the end of the bed. That looks so good. Okay, and then we go like this, and then go like this, and then go like this. And you have yourself a way better looking double bed. So if you ever do want to put your Minecraft beds together, you can do this. And wait, I wonder what if we mix it up? What if we mix it up a little bit? What if you have the red side of the bed and the blue side of the bed? Will it work? It does! That looks so good! This can literally make your Minecraft bases look so much better, like so quickly. I wonder if we use like spruce trapdoors as well. Let's check it out. So if we use spruce trapdoors, it can look good as well. No way! Oh my, dude, I'm gonna be using this in the next house that I build in Minecraft. This just looks too good. And then you can put some scaffolding in the corners. You can put some paintings on the walls. Dude, this looks so good. Look, you got the red side and you got the blue side. Oh my goodness. This just looks so good because you got the paintings, you got the scaffolding. This can definitely bring a lot to your bedrooms if that is what you want to do. And if you want to make it look even better, you could probably even put some spruce signs on the walls. Let's see how this looks. Dang, dude, yeah, check it out. So it makes it like turn into a full-on bed. Oh my goodness. Props to XX Minecraft or whoever figured this one out because this is a very, very cool one, I think. On to the next TikTok hack. All right, so this next TikTok is by Hey, I'm Robbie. Let's see, an Aether portal. Okay, so if you guys don't know what an Aether portal is it's like in this mod pack you can make like custom portals, and it looks like he's able to make it with sponge, fire, and water. Huh? I'm pretty sure we did one with sponge and fire before it did what, but let's test this out and see if it works. Okay, so the way he did it is he made the Aether looking portal just like this, and then you go ahead and put sponge in the middle, set fire to it, and then place the water, and then place the water. What? Wait, no, hold on. Maybe we did it the wrong way around. Maybe you have to do like fire and then water above it. No, dude, this was a fake TikTok. This was one of the— wait, maybe we're using the wrong sponge. Hold on, there's another sponge. Let's have a look. Let's see if this TikTok actually works or if we're just getting lied to our faces here. So go like this, water. This one is one that doesn't work. This one didn't work, but hey, we're 2 for 3 right now. I don't think that's too bad. In the meantime, hey, that can be our Aether portal right there. Or should I say our sponge portal? Okay, let's see if the next TikTok is any better. Okay, here's the next one by King Diamond Minecrafter. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what does this do? He says how to make creeper-proof floors. Okay, so is this like explosive-proof floors? It looks like that's what he did with the TNT. Okay, so he places slabs on top of the water. And wait, does that just make it explosive-proof? No way. I mean, that's what he's done. It looks like that's what you need to do. Okay, let's test it out. Okay, well, hey, let's see what this needs to do. So apparently, if you want your house to be explosive proof, all you need to do is dig out a hole where you want your floor to be, fill it up with water, which honestly isn't too hard with infinite water buckets and stuff. There we go. And then, do we just need to place oak slabs on top of it? Does this really make it blast proof? He also had the wool blast proof, which makes me think what he did for that. But hey, let's just check out the floor first. So apparently, this should be blast proof. Now, do we have any TNT laying around here? No, okay, let's go ahead and grab some TNT. Now, apparently, this should be blast proof. Let's check it out. TNT goes off. Is it real? It's real. This TNT will not explode the floor. Oh my, wait, will it explode anything nearby? So if I put if I started decorating around and stuff and put some like dispensers maybe, some chests maybe, and like a note block. If I put TNT down on this, does this just stop the TNT from exploding completely? Let's see it. So if a creeper went off right next to my chest, what would happen? Okay, so your blocks get destroyed, but the floor doesn't. Interesting. Now, I wonder how he did this wool. So I'm guessing the reason it's not going off is something to do with the water login. So I'm guessing what he probably did for the wool here was use stairs with water inside them. Now, let's see if I'm right or if I'm wrong here. Now, we just need a way to like catch the water from the stairs. So yeah, let's just fill them up first and then I'll figure that out after. Okay, so we do water all the way along here. Water inside all of these. Water log every single stair. And now we just block it off here. Now, let's see if I was correct to think to waterlog stairs, it stops them from exploding. Let's have a look. Let's see. And it does. It really does. I mean, the sides are still watered. I wonder if I waterlog those as well. If it stops that maybe. Oh, wait. Yeah, of course, because you can just turn them all into stairs. Wait, I'm guessing that if you just turn these all into stairs and put water in them, it will stop anything from exploding. So all you need to do if you want to protect your house from creepers is make your houses a little bit wider than they usually are. Like make the walls a tiny bit wider than they usually are. And they'll be 100% protected from creeper explosions, I guess. Because now what we need to do is go around to each one of them and fill it up with water. Just like that. Fill these ones up as well. Okay, these are all full of water now. Now let's see if this works. So if I place down TNT here, nothing should explode. That is insane. That is insane. Who would have thought that wood would have been able to stop TNT? That is pretty crazy. I'm definitely making my next base out of this wood, and I'm gonna throw one of these cool beds inside it. Dude, that's just the best combo. You know, you have a TNT-proof base, and you have a beautiful little bed inside it. Okay, well, hey, let's go into the next Minecraft TikTok hack. Okay, so the next one is here by Joe Beppo. Tutorial at end. Using force in Minecraft. Wait, what? So wherever he looks, all of the mobs just get teleported to it? And all it takes is one command block? Wait, I might have to use this on Camp Minecraft. This could be my superpower. Okay, he's got the command there. Okay, we just need to take the command and put it into Minecraft. 1 sec. Okay, so we've got the command here. Now let's go ahead and take that, and we go ahead and take this. Now all we need to do is put this into a command block right here. Put that right there. Turn it into a repeating command block like this. And now we just get a lever and turn this on, and it should work. Hold on, okay, here. Let's go ahead and spawn in a bunch of mobs. Now let's see if this thing works. All we need to do is turn this thing on. Wait, does it actually work? Oh, check this out. Oh my goodness. I can just pick up anyone I want, and I can start suffocating them. Oh my goodness, can I like throw them or something? I don't, yeah, it's far away enough for me to hit them. Let's see if I go into game mode survival. Can they hit me? Oh, they can spawn vexes and things, but all it's doing is it's killing themselves. Wait, this is so overpowered. This is so overpowered. I'm literally in survival right now, and I'm defeating all of these evokers with nothing more than what I have on me. That is definitely one of my favorite ones. And the fact that we can get command blocks in Camp Minecraft, I might just have to use this one for myself. Okay, so getting into the next Minecraft TikTok hack, we have how to make a better TV in Minecraft. Okay. So he starts off by breaking a hole in the wall, placing 4 pieces or so, or 5, placing armor stands inside them. Okay. And then you push an armor stand so it's like probably in the middle as well. Okay, nice. And you push it in line with them. Now, all you need to do is go ahead and put dragon heads on them. You need 3 dragon heads for a TV. Are you serious, man? Okay, then you push it, I'm guessing, to line it up with the wall, maybe? Okay, that makes sense. Break them. Fit it in, and you have a TV. Okay, let's try it out. Okay, so here, let's go ahead and try putting a TV on the wall of our bedroom. Let's see if we can do this. So here, we just break this down, and I think we have to do something like this. I think it was like that many, and then we go ahead and start off by doing 2 like this, or is it the other way around? I think it's the other way around, actually. So we go 2 like this, place them down. Okay, dragon head, and now for this middle part, it was a little bit confusing, but I think I get it. You gotta go ahead and put one here, put this guy right here, the dragon head on top of him, and we get a piston, hit it, so it centers up. There we go. Very nice, and then we just get another one so it centers up here, pushes it in line, and now apparently all we need to do here is go ahead and set up whatever we want on the TV. So let's have a nice smooth quartz outline for the TV maybe, and apparently this should work. Okay, let's try it out. So 1 piston there. Okay, so just like that, 4 pistons, and then I think we just go ahead and turn them on like this, and something's not right here. Maybe we have to push them further. Hey, let's try pushing them further. Okay, so now we have 4 pistons again. Now let's see if this will work. So we go like that, go like this, and they're not being pushed. I don't think this one wants to work, but I mean, I guess the idea is almost there. I wonder if we can try getting it working here. Let's try maybe putting smooth quartz above it, and then try pushing it down on that. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so it does kind of work if you push it down from the top, and then we can just go ahead and put stuff on the top. I guess we just need to make sure that the armor stands are directly like centered. But something with a weird update recently is they made it so like first of all, the armor stand automatically moves like to a certain thing, which I don't really like. I don't know why it does that, but like you guys can see it's like spinning around, meaning you can't get it at certain angles like you did before. And also getting it super straight is now really hard. Like you can see it's always at that weird angle. So I don't know why they've done that, but apparently they've done that to Minecraft. So I guess that makes this one a little bit harder to do, but still somewhat possible. I mean, it kind of looks like a TV. I mean, if you try maybe line it up or maybe use water to line it up, it might work a little bit better. But for now, I think we can count this one as a fail. I don't think this one turned out too well. But here, let's see what our next Minecraft TikTok hack is. Okay, so our last Minecraft TikTok hack is from Ryan Uwu. Let's see what he's got here. So it's a lot of sand on top of what looks like fence gates on top of pistons. Why is there a piston there? I don't understand the use for the piston. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so he's in the water. And wait, you can swim through the sand? Wait, so it makes a completely invisible, like, entrance to... Look, you can't even tell the... Okay, we gotta try this out. I'm not sure why there's pistons there, but we have to try this one out. Okay, so this is our last one of today, but I want to go ahead and see if this one will work. Because so far we've been pretty good. The only one that didn't really work was this one, and that one kind of failed a little bit. But for the most part, they worked. So let's see if the underwater secret entrance will work as well. So just to make sure, I'm going to go ahead and dig down a little bit so that we've got some water to work with here. I want to have it probably lined up along here for the secret base. this. So let's make like a secret entrance down here with a bunch of chests. And let's see if this thing works. So he had a bunch of pistons just like this, and then he had some oak fences on top of them opened, and then he went ahead and put sand on top of those, and then another line of sand on top of those, and then he breaks these. And we've been lied to. We've been lied to, ladies and gentlemen. This final one does not seem to work one bit. Look at it. Let's try it out one more time. And no. Unless the reason he's using pistons is because they're extended pistons. Let's try this out. Let's see if we use extended pistons, if it will work. That could be it. That could be the reason why he's using pistons. So we use extended pistons maybe. Let's see if it works. Okay, sand, and nope. Still breaks as soon as it hits it. That was an unfortunate one, because this one I was pretty hopeful. From just tides, and it says how to capture and display any mobs in Minecraft. So it looks like he's starting off with some stairs, a wall with a wool carpet on top, some slabs, okay, some diorite walls, interesting. Okay, and then a piston with some glass, and then I guess you trap the creeper in there somehow without spawning it. Then you push down the glass, and you push down the glass again. And then you place that on top, and apparently you have a mob on display. Well, let's see if this really works or if it's just gonna blow up in our face. We are in our world here where you guys can see we have tried out many TikToks in the past. Now let's see if this one works. So we're gonna need some of this. We're gonna need one of these, one of those. We're actually gonna do some smooth quartz stairs here because I think that's gonna look a little bit nicer. And then we're gonna need some walls and then some carpet as well. And let's see if this thing really works. So we need to have a wall that we can do this up against. This should work perfectly. So he starts off with the stairs like this, and then another stair right here like this. And then you put some slabs on top of those. And then below here, we put one of these with the carpet like that. The way he did this for the temporary time is he did that. He put this right here. One of those like that. And now it's time to get the creeper spawn egg. So we go ahead and spawn in a creeper there. And then we go ahead and place that real quick like that. We just do another one real fast. And now with that magic, once we have a slab on top, apparently he cannot escape. So let's really see if this thing actually works. Oh, this is the moment of truth right here. I'm in survival. And he's just on display. Wait, can he even... Wait, what? No! Wait, this works so well. He won't even blow up if you get nearby. You just need to make sure that you name tag it so it won't despawn. And then you can literally have a creeper on display in your own Minecraft world. I wonder how streamlined we can get this. Can we delete those as well? Yeah, you can delete those and he won't even see you because of the block. That is so funny. Now we just have a creeper on display, and I'm sure you can do this with things like skeletons, zombies, and a bunch of other things as well. So this one definitely works. I'm here with my new friend, Mr. Creeper. Okay, so hopping into the next Minecraft TikTok hack here, we have J Stew with a, it looks like he has a bunch of grindstones up against the wall with some signs on top. I see that he is in, it looks like Bedrock edition, so this might not work, but I think it's worth trying anyway. Okay, so then he does some water there. I have a feeling the water's gonna make the paintings pop off, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, and then down here he has a fence going around. Okay, and then he has some fences on top as well with a boat. Okay, well, I don't think, to start off, I don't think you can actually tie a boat to a lead in Java Edition, but we might be able to use a mob instead, okay? And then you can climb up it like it's a rock climbing wall. So it's basically like a cooler ladder, pretty much. Let's see if this actually works. So we want to have the wall going up like he does in the video, just like this. Now, the thing that he does here is he has to go ahead and shift click on all the signs, like so. So we can do that just fine. Now, the question is, can we actually put the paintings on the other side? Oh, okay, we can. I didn't think that one would work, but it looks like we definitely can put the paintings on the other side without them popping off. Okay, this is a good start, guys. This is a very good start, okay? And then he has a item frame on top just like this. And now is the time where I don't think this is gonna work. I think this is gonna make the paintings pop off, but let's see. Let's see if this actually works. Oh wait, you can't even waterlog these. Okay, well, it looks like you can't even waterlog the grindstone. So it looks like this won't actually work. If you guys can manage to do that somehow, let's see if the rest of it works. So we go ahead and have this going down like this. Because again, you could still use this in your survival world just for decoration. So let's see if the rest of it works anyway. Okay, so we have some fences down here. Okay, well, hey, let's start off by doing this, doing that, and then if we place blocks on top, this might work better. Okay, now if you go ahead and hit this, can we tie the rabbit here? Oh, I think it's too far. I think it might break. Yeah, it looks like it broke here. Maybe if we bring this down a little bit more? Let's see if this works now. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, let's try number 2. It looks like it's not gonna work here unless I'm doing this wrong somehow. I don't know why this wouldn't work. I mean, I have a lead and I have it, like, I guess right here? Maybe if we come down one lower like this? Oh my goodness, this is not looking anything like the TikTok anymore, but let's see if this works now. Okay, go like this and still no results it looks like. Huh, well it looks like there are some parts of this that I didn't think would actually work, like the paintings on the signs, but we can't waterlog the grindstones in Java, and we also cannot seem to get a boat. I really don't think a boat with a lead works. Let's just check it anyway though. Yeah, no, definitely doesn't work. I'm trying to shift click, I'm normal clicking, and it just won't tie to the lead. So I guess this one does not work in Java Edition, but let's see if the next one does. Okay, so the next TikTok here we have from Solo Gaming, and it says blue or red. What is he talking about here? Is this a fireplace maybe? Wait a second, he puts a dropper there, some sticky pistons on each side. Wait a second, I think I know what he's doing here. I think he might be trying to make a fireplace that you can swap out for normal fire or the new blue fire in the Nether update. Let's see if this actually works. Okay, and then you put blocks on top, and apparently, yeah, that seems like it would work. Okay, well here, we're gonna go ahead and see if this will actually work in Java, but if it doesn't, we might be able to find a workaround. Okay, so this is the room we've been working on for a little while here. I think we take out the TV and add a fireplace right here, maybe in this corner. It could be kind of cool. We're gonna need some soul sand there, some netherrack here, 2 sticky pistons, a dispenser right there, and now we just need to put in the redstone. Okay, so in the TikTok, they had the redstone kind of go up here, but I'm pretty sure if you activate that right there, it will pop off. Okay, great. Yeah, so we need to find another workaround that will stop it from popping off, but will also still have the same effect in the end. Okay, so what I've gone ahead and done is I'm actually bringing the redstone underneath the piston because it will still work even if you do that. And now if I bring it up to here and possibly bring this over, this might just work. Okay, it doesn't bring the redstone over just yet, but a little cool trick with slabs means that you can do something like this, but then that also brings that like that. This could be kind of a little bit more difficult than I thought actually. Okay, there we go. This should work now. This should work. Okay, fill it up with some fire charges, and let's have a look here. Let's have a look and see if this works. Oh, we got a blue fire. And then we got a normal fire. Check it out. It does actually work. That is super cool. So it definitely should work pretty well with an area like this where we have a blue and red bed. If you want blue, if you're feeling the blue, then the blue works. But if you want some... Oh, okay. Make sure not to flick them both at the same time. That definitely broke it. Oh, no. As long as you don't flick both levers at the same time, you shouldn't have a problem, but that one works. Okay, next TikTok hack here is an undetectable hidden entrance. Oh boy. It looks like you start off by digging a hole, 7 by 12 and 3 deep, a bridge all the way across. Okay, got it.
We're gonna place another redstone dust.
Okay.
Then a 4-tick repeater next
4-tick
to it,
repeater.
facing away. 2-tick repeater next to it.
Okay.
So here it is.
This is some very advanced redstone. I'm gonna go ahead and watch through all of this and see if we can recreate the final product in our Minecraft world. Give me a second. Okay, well, let me start off by saying it was pretty quick, but it's definitely not too simple. So this is basically what, after 5 TikToks, I was able to make, and it does work, it does work. So if I was to cover this up, so if we're running down this hallway, and you place down a button here, there you go, your secret entrance works, and then all you need to do to close it up behind you is press this button. So if you guys do want to go ahead and do that, I would definitely recommend checking out that TikTok. Again, it is pretty simple, but it did take me a little while to go ahead and figure it out, because again, it was 5 TikToks I had to watch. So that one worked. Okay, so how do you get an unlimited amount of netherite? Okay, let's check it out. Doesn't look like too many materials. Okay, honey blocks, regular piston, observer, got it. Another observer. Okay, sticky piston, another piston. This is so much honey, so much honey. Did Biffle make this? Coral fan, slime block, a slab, TNT, solid block. Okay, got it. Oh my goodness. 2 pistons. What? Does that actually work? Let's see if it actually works. If that's just a stupid way to make a TNT, I guess, thrower, then I'm not gonna be impressed. But if it's infinite TNT, I might be a little bit impressed. Okay, so apparently we start off with a jukebox or note block with 2 honey blocks and then an observer facing like that, with a piston coming out of it, an observer facing in here, then we just need a full block right there, and a sticky piston facing back into it just like that, with a piece of honey on top like that. And then we come over to this side, place a block right here, with the fence right there. And now we go back over to this side, place an observer here, and then 2 honey blocks, and another honey block below it. You delete this one, and then we just need a slab below this guy, like that. And then we have this slab come out to another slab with a wall here, and a observer right there, with the coral fan on top of that and a slime block on top of that. Now we need to go ahead and add a stone slab on top of this guy with the TNT piece right there. And almost there. Now we just need to place a block here, or 2 blocks here, with a detector rail. And we just need to push this guy over. Oh wait, no, I messed up. Oh no, this is bad. Oh boy. Instead of pushing it, this is why we have the piston. So we got it this, place that there, and then you come out here, and we get a normal piston just like that. And then we just need to go ahead and push it like that. Okay, perfect. Now we just break all of this. And then right here we have a sticky piston going into a normal piston. Or maybe it's the other way around. I'm not too sure. I think this might be the sticky piston. This might be the normal piston. Okay, I just cleared that out of the area. And now we can have the 3 Asian debris. Now all we need to do apparently is hit the note block. And it should work. Oh my goodness, this is a long machine. But let's see if this thing works. Oh my goodness. No way! It just duplicated the TNT! Look at this machine. This is beautiful! This is actually beautiful. I didn't think it would work, but apparently we actually have a TNT miner, which duplicates the TNT. That's insane! Okay, well that won't work. Let's see if this next TikTok works. Okay, so this next TikTok is by Designcraft, and it looks like he makes a spooky jump scare type thing. Okay. Wait, it can go through soul sand? Hold on a second. Wait, okay, he puts the piston down. And then you walk up to it and it's... oh no. Okay, I'm sure that one actually does work. I don't even think I need to test this one. This one definitely works. It's a transparent block, and of course you can push it through a transparent block. That just makes sense. If you guys want to try this one out for your own, go ahead and check out this video by Designcraft 2 and see if it works in your reward. I'm sure it will. Okay, here, hopping into the next TikTok here by Lil Plasmid. Okay, he's placing down 4 diamond blocks. What's he doing next here? Slime blocks, okay. Slime blocks like that, got it. And then he places an observer facing downwards, a sticky piston, okay, more, okay. Oh, what is everything going on here? Okay, and then he does 2 more observers like that with some sticky pistons like that. I guess he does that on either side. Wait, is this gonna be a rocket? Hold on, is this gonna be a rocket? I see one in the sky right there. Is this gonna work as a rocket? And then he places a block down there, and there it goes to space, baby, to the moon. Let's see if this one actually works. Okay, apparently this is all we need for this one. So here, place down 4 diamond blocks, and then have some sticky pistons like this. We have an observer with a sticky piston facing upwards, and then some more of these with a diamond on top, I think it was. And then all we need now is some I think it's actually sticky piston facing down and then observer, or maybe it's the other way around. Like this. And then last over here, observer, then a sticky piston. Okay, 3, 2, 1, we have liftoff, baby, to the moon! And I'm sure you could even go ahead and put yourself on here. And look at you, you're bouncing up to the moon with your rocket. You already have that space gravity because of the slime blocks bouncing you around. That's so funny. There we go, we're going to the moon, baby, to the moon. Oh my goodness, this is a good one. Alright, so going into our last TikTok here, this is the Bomber Jet by Hey I'm Robbie, and it looks pretty good. Let's see how it works. Okay, so slime block. Okay, I see it. We've got some observers, some sticky pistons. This is very much like our rocket, but maybe a little bit more different. Okay, and then you have some dispensers there that you can fill up with TNT. This one doesn't use TNT duplication, which is pretty nice. You add a little tail to it. I see it. He's got like a little bomber tail. And to set it off, you just need to go ahead and place a button, and then it goes just like that. A bombing plane flying through the sky. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so to start off, we're gonna need to go all the way up to very, very high up so we can go ahead and see this in full action. This should do the trick right here. So let's go ahead and start off by placing 1 block down in the middle here with an observer and an observer, and then a normal piston and another normal piston, just like that. And then we build out the slime block here, I think it is. Okay, so we can just go ahead and do this way. It should work the same. If we go like this, and then we go ahead and place this right here. There we go, that's better. And then these are our wings here, but we just need to replace this with an observer, I think. Oh, wait, no, it's the other way around. We need that to be that far out, and then we have the observer at the ends of the wings, just like this. And then just below it right here, we go ahead and put our dispensers, and just add our little tail to the end for looks. This is literally only for looks, I'm pretty sure. And then load these bad boys up with some TNT. Just like that, and just like that. Now what we need to do is place this 1 block and go away my... Oh no. Wait a second, where did I mess up? Do these not get pushed anymore? Wait, no, it's flying away without me. Stop. No. Oh no. Okay, well, this definitely messed up. This one, I'm not too sure if it works. I mean, it doesn't look like they got pulled by the dispensers. So I'm not sure if this one even works anymore. This might be from an older version of Minecraft maybe, but this definitely doesn't work in 1.16.4 anymore. And now we just have a plane. I guess if you want a flying machine, it works, but definitely not as a bomber. I think you might have to do that manually. But anyway, that is where we are gonna end it for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy these TikTok life hacks, and hopefully you guys did enjoy my little fly machine. Like, look, we're literally flying away. This is our little flyer. Like, we made a plane in Minecraft. Yes, it doesn't drop bombs, but hey, I guess we could maybe do that ourselves here. Yeah, I guess I could just place it myself, right? And then they'll just fall off. Look at that. Look at them go. Look at, oh no. Okay, it is dropping. Look, you can do it yourself. It's just fine. But that is where we're going to end it for today. So if you guys did enjoy these little TikTok life hacks, then let me know in the comment down below. And subscribe if you guys used any of them for yourselves, or if you want any of them in the future. But like I said, that is all for today. So I'll see you guys all again next time. Peace.